Scene 1. The setup. A delicious opportunity. The scene begins inside Gru's secret lair. It's late at night, and the lair is mostly quiet. The camera pans across the dimly lit lab, filled with gadgets and inventions. In the center of the room is a shiny, high-tech cookie jar sitting on a platform. The jar glows softly, filled with freshly baked cookies. Narrator, voiceover, dramatic tone. In the world of Gru's secret lair, a forbidden treasure lies in wait, cookies, irresistible to any minion. The camera zooms in on the cookie jar, the lid gleaming under the lights. The sound of the cookies softly crunching fills the air as the aroma wafts through the lab. Suddenly, from behind a stack of gadgets, 3 minions, Kevin, Stuart, and Bob, peek out. Their eyes are wide with excitement as they spot the cookie jar. Bob rubs his tummy, his mouth watering. Kevin whispering, "Banana?" Stuart, excitedly, "No, no. Cookies." Bob, whispering eagerly, "Cookies." The minions huddle together, eyes locked on their prize. They begin to formulate a plan to steal the cookies without waking up Gru or triggering the lab's alarms. Scene 2. The plan Minion Mischief begins. The camera cuts to a blueprint that Kevin draws in crayon, depicting their heist plan. The plan is messy, with stick figures and arrows pointing to the cookie jar. The minions nod seriously, as if the plan is foolproof. Kevin pointing at the blueprint, "We go here, we sneak, we grab." The camera cuts to the cookie jar again, as the minions quietly tiptoe toward it. They crouch low, trying to be as stealthy as possible, but their tiny yellow bodies keep bumping into each other. Stuart trips over Bob, causing both of them to tumble forward. Kevin, the leader, facepalms but keeps them moving. Kevin, whispering, "SHHHH. Quiet. Gru's sleeping." Bob giggles quietly but covers his mouth. The minions continue sneaking across the lab, dodging laser beams and jumping over security cameras. Stuart almost sets off an alarm, but Bob pulls him back just in time. Scene 3. The cookie jar. The temptation grows. The camera zooms in on the cookie jar, now just a few feet away from the minions. The glowing jar seems almost magical, casting a warm light around the room. The minions stop in their tracks, staring at the jar in awe. Bob, whispering, "Mesmerized, cookies?" Kevin motions for the others to stay quiet as he slowly approaches the jar. Stuart is bouncing with excitement, and Bob can barely contain himself. The minions are seconds away from victory. Kevin reaches for the jar's lid, but just as his hand touches it, a loud beep echoes through the lair. The minions freeze in panic as a red laser beam scans the room. Gru has installed a high-tech cookie jar alarm. Kevin, panicking, whispering loudly, "Oh, Plan B." Without hesitation, Kevin signals the others to grab the cookies and make a run for it. Stuart and Bob scramble into action, jumping on top of each other to lift Kevin up so he can reach the jar. Scene 4. The heist. Chaos ensues. The minions finally manage to get the cookie jar lid off. The camera zooms in on the cookies, which look warm, soft, and absolutely delicious. Kevin grabs a handful of cookies and throws them down to Stuart and Bob, who are stuffing their mouths as fast as they can. Stuart, munching on cookies happily and nom nom nom. Bob, his mouth full of cookies, cookie key. But suddenly, disaster strikes. Bob drops a cookie, and it rolls across the floor, triggering a hidden alarm. The room is filled with flashing red lights and loud sirens. The minions freeze in terror. Gru, voice echoing from another room, "Minions. What's going on in my lab?" The minions look at each other, eyes wide, and then start running in all directions.